Dude.
Holy fuck.
All right, welcome to the Skateboard Podcast, the show that started as a dream and ended as a weekly obligation. So, how we doing today, Richie?
Ended as a weekly obligation?
Yeah.
It started as a dream. It ended as a nightmare.
Yeah, it started as a nightmare, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So, how you doing today, though? How does it feel? Welcome to the nightmare.
I love being here. I love my nightmares. Do you?
No.
I'm more impressed that my brain can write that level of cinematography.
Okay, Leo. Yeah, that sounds good. I just watched Inception last night, actually.
Okay.
So, Brandon, how we doing down there?
Better than you fucks, I guess. I don't know. You guys, it's fucking Halloween already? We're in August. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the outstanding Brandon, back again. Welcome back to TSP. Andy, how are you?
I'm great.
Holy fuck.
The outstanding Brandon.
Yeah.
Andros,
I threw that out on the fly. You like that?
Let's go. Fuck Brandon. Stop it.
Attaboy. Someone's feisty. Let's go.
All right.
And we have Cody.
Can we stop with the desk banging? Right off the bat, you're slapping and banging the desk. My mic is right here. He's speaking in tongues. He's an idiot.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, I guess roll the first video again.
I'm gonna watch this again.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jeez, man. Have you guys ever bombed like one of those moving? Is that called an escalator? What is that?
So the longest one that exists in the world is in Sydney, and we used to bomb it every weekend.
It went with you or against you?
Both. There's one going up, one going down. So we would play with both. But one of them goes down, I think, at least 5 stories, and it's the most fun you've ever had.
Moving walkway,
It's still there,
I believe.
Yeah,
okay, yeah, but since it's going up,
but it's a slight downhill, and it's at the Domain in Sydney. If you're ever there, pay it a visit. It's fantastic.
pay it a visit. Okay, yeah.
I guess if it like takes you upward, it would still be an escalator.
Well, we would just take it up. It was, hey, I want to go again. I want to go again. Like
Yeah, it's got to be fun. It's even like whenever I'm at the airport going on the what did you call it, the moving walkway? Yeah, it feels like you're just like zooming. I always get pissed when people just stand on that thing though.
Yeah,
of course.
And it's
know
like
why.
if you're gonna stand there, at least like stand
to the right.
side with your shit. Like put
Let
your
people
bag in
pass
front
on
of
the
you or
left.
something. Let people pass. You know.
What's the deal with air travel? People are so annoying.
All right, Andros, let's roll into this next one.
Is that Raymond?
Never stop hopping fences, boys.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, play that again. That was funny, actually.
What was he trying to achieve? What's over on the
Well,
other
he's
side?
obviously
Is he going
trying
to
to-
a concert or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm just bummed it cuts out and you don't get to hear the winded noises. You know the ones.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, that was funny. Roll to this next one, Andros. That's pretty wild.
If he would have
man.
landed that
That is pretty
trick of the year.
pretty fucking wild.
trick of the year, if he lands that.
So yeah, so I saw this clip going down again the Instagram rabbit hole. Andros sends me all sorts of unhinged shit, and it got me thinking. What is some of the crazier skate kickouts that you guys have ever had to deal with, or security guards / police? Let's just go down the line. Andros, what's one of the craziest kickout stories that you have from skating somewhere?
Man, I mean, I don't really have crazy ones, but I mean, I've been shagged out of the park dozens of times.
You've been what?
Shagged.
What does that mean?
Get the fuck out of here,
Oh,
you
like
little
kicked
dumb
out?
son of a bitch.
Out of the skate park?
Well, we didn't really have skate parks.
We had kind of public parks. Yeah.
You guys always talk about Wilson.
That's not local. That was a trip.
So you guys aren't from Chicago?
That's north side of Chicago. So from south side, you're looking at, 30, 45
when we had,
minutes
like,
to a bunch of kids that don't have a car. I think he
Yeah.
had one at the time. And
So just normal security telling you, hey, get out of here, you leave.
sometimes,
Nothing crazy.
yeah.
Nothing
Other
crazy.
times it was custodians or whatever the hell you want to call them, people that were in property
school?
managers even sometimes just come out and start shit with you. The Karens you see with like the hose and shit.
Officer
trying to-
Gavin. Shout out Officer Gavin. This dude used to arrest me all the time for skating.
Shout out to the guy that used to arrest me all the time. You're a real one, bro.
Brandon, seriously, stop banging the desk every 2 seconds.
No.
It sucks.
No.
It's horrible.
You sucks.
Richie,
whatsoever. Shut
I know
up.
that you probably have some good ones. You've been all over, man. I could imagine that you have some pretty good, or at least one that sticks out.
You jogged my memory. It was actually exactly where this escalator moving walkway I'm talking
Okay.
about was. There there was a church there called St. Mary's Cathedral, and we were getting the kick out from like the head honcho, like the head chaplain, whatever his name is, the cardinal, you know, like the big cheese was like, you guys need to move on.
Yeah.
And he was kicking us out, and right at that moment, a naked man sprinted into the church. And we were like, what about him? And he goes, he's fine.
He's battling his own demons,
he's
son.
battling his own demons. And we're like, you're letting a naked guy run into the church while shooing us along?
Hey, you know, it's, I don't know. He's finding God. The crazy thing that I can't speak for how it is over there,
Finding
but
sexual offense charges.
in Texas, a lot of the times, like, just churches do have really good skate spots. There'd be like a nice double set or a good like handicap bump or something, bump over rail. The church goers, or maybe like the priests or whatever you would call them, they're some of the most hateful people I've ever seen when it comes to kicking people out.
Yeah.
And again,
for
I say this
sure.
as somebody who is, you know, has gone to church. I believe in God and
No,
stuff
this
like
guy
that. But
breezed on through the doorway, like completely naked, on meth, whatever. And we're like, double standard? And he's
Yeah.
like, no, he needs help, kind of thing. I'm like, man.
that's a pretty crazy one.
yes.
Okay.
I mean, 90% of the good spots that we skated in Chicago were churches, schools.
We
Yeah,
got
that's
rolled
it.
on and ticketed
Yeah.
that one time we were skating. Was it Holy Name or some shit? Which is like a big no-no. You don't skate there. We were just kind of passing by.
I believe that was
forced
me,
air.
you, and Peter. That we all got tickets and we had to
We
go
got
to
rolled
court.
up on by bike cops and they just instantly ticketed us. I was like, shit.
Yeah, I got a
Take the train to
ticket.
church, or-
Kind of similar to what Richie was saying. I was skating San Pedro, California. It was this perfect angle ironed ledge outside of a bathroom. And yeah, I got like a $300 ticket for skating there, but kind of same thing like you were saying, Richie. In the interim of skating this spot, a couple went into the bathroom. We heard them having sex while we were skating. I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. And then they came out, and then another dude went in and was like smoking weed, like doing drugs, kind of like came out.
Was jerking off in their remains, just like sitting there.
What the hell? Where was this bathroom? What?
What even was
Wait
that?
a minute, hang on.
What was that
But
that
I
just came
digress.
out of your
What the hell
mouth?
did Andy just say?
Yeah.
What's that face, dude?
What bathrooms do you guys hang out in? What is this? That's some
Okay.
wild shit, bro.
So back to the story, yeah. No, there were people like actually committing real crimes. I thought, you know, I mean, technically, I'm just destroying property. God, Andy,
You're a real criminal.
dude, that was a fucking criminal offense right there, dude. But anyways, so the cops came, and dude, it was like 4 or 5 fucking police officers, and they made me sit down. They were like looking at the ledge like I had destroyed something, and I tried to explain to them. I was like, "Hey, man, there's been some actual crime that's happened here," and they didn't care. They wrote me the ticket. He threatened. He pretty much told me, he's like, "Well, you know, you have 2 options. You can either go to jail or I'll write you a ticket." It's a fucking $300 ticket, dude.
What year was this?
It was, I think, 2015. I was filming an X Games real street part, and I was trying to get like a semi-ender on the ledge.
The public perception has changed in that time. I remember going to university campuses around about that time, and you would absolutely get done by the uni cops for riding your board. But then all of a sudden, those penny boards appear, the long boards appear, and they're just using it to get to and from their lessons.
Well, that was transportation skating.
That's what
It's
I'm saying.
different. Yeah.
But then they had to go, they had to give up. So I don't think that would happen now.
Well, in San
there it
Diego, in San Diego, I used to skate UCSD a lot. They differentiated between the two.
Yes,
the cops
I
actually
recall that.
became smart. Like they caught onto it. They're like,
Don't do anything awesome.
they said as soon as the tail pops off the ground, it's like a criminal offense.
But as long as forward, so they're active.
If you have to pick your board up the curb, then you're good to go. If you ollie up it, you get
so
the
they're
ticket.
actively
Prison.
working. They're actively working against the progression of skateboarding.
Yeah, they were hindering the progression.
How
of
about
skateboarding.
that? They're like, we only want these kooks that are going to ride from
Isn't that
class
where
to
we
class.
got the whole like Santa Cruz legalized skateboarding kind of situation from in the first place? Was just the fact that,
That was
it was
Shorty.
Hey, it's
Was it
point A to
Shorty's?
point
Yeah.
B.
Santa Cruz.
and
Santa Cruz
see your
was-
way the fuck out of here.
Santa Cruz had
That
a
was-
slick that was like a skateboarding. Is
Well,
not a
that said
crime, I think.
skateboarding is not a crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Shorty's came out with the legalized.
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
I
block
got
and
you.
stuff.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But no, one other story that I have that I thought was really crazy. I actually did get a gun pulled on me one time for skateboarding. Yeah.
Do tell us the story of getting
Like
a
a-
gun.
like a-
pulled
Sorry, I
on
was
you
just
for
distracted
skateboarding.
by
Whatever the hell
whatever
is
the fuck's
happening
going
over
on
there.
in the background.
Yeah, all of a sudden the news turned
Somebody
on.
has decided to start playing some music.
Andy's so bored sitting in here, he turns on the TV so he can watch TV during the podcast.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, you want to watch
Andy,
a baseball game?
It's 9
You want
minutes.
to watch a baseball game or you want to do the pod? What do you want to do? I'll give you a choice.
I'm getting yelled at right now. And I don't know why. It's
Because
crazy.
you're watching TV while we're
No,
fucking
the fuck I'm
recording.
not. I'm sitting right here.
It's your TV, dude.
Fucking thing on!
The fucking remote.
There you go. Pull the plug. Can you pull the plug on Andy while you're
pull
at
the
it?
lifeline, yeah.
Fucking end me, you fucking assholes.
Can you pull the plug on Andy while you're at it?
Jesus, man.
The plug was pulled on me a long time ago.
Andy, you have to give somebody here power of attorney over you on the podcast. Who you giving it to?
Fuck you.
Who you giving it to? Me, Richie, or Brandon?
Tim.
No, I said on the podcast.
Tim.
You, brother.
You gonna give it to me? I'll do you. I'll treat you right.
He'll do me right.
Make sure that you never put yourself down as an organ donor because I'm sure your organs are worthless.
Wow.
Jeez.
You're just gonna take that. You're not gonna even go anywhere near like
organs
where
are
his liver or kidneys are at this current stage of his life.
It was wide open, right?
Like he just
It was
left
wide
it
open.
wide
We all
open.
knew that was the route to take. I just didn't
I've never seen you leave a rebuttal that fat on the table before.
carry on.
Jesus. All right, back to the show.
Yeah, so we were skating a spot in Temple, Texas. It's called Atlas Storage. It was an old storage building that they had a fire and it had burned down, but it was one of those mega ones. So, dude, it was so cool. They had, you're on a 3-story, they had like roof gaps, like just really, really cool stuff. And again, you're in the middle of nowhere in a fucking burnt down storage building. But a neighborhood watch guy, he's kind of one of those like FUD dudes that just, you know those guys whose like dream is to shoot somebody, I feel like.
Yep,
Holy
they're out
shit.
there.
Yeah, and he always has like a revolver on his hip, like open carries, like
Just please, 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 please.
yeah, dude, exactly. And so it was me, my brother, my friend Frankie, Marcus, and Mike and Philippe. And yeah, he rocked up. Just it was like an old Western. He's like, "Put your hands up!" And we turned around. And he's just standing there with like I think it's like a 357 probably, and we freaked out. My buddy Philippe goes to put the camera in the bag, and he's like, "What are you reaching for in the bag?" And it just, dude, it started. So he held all of us at gunpoint for I think like 20 minutes until the cops got there.
Is this like just a militia guy?
What's up?
Was this just like a random like militia guy?
No, he was like
local guy, or-
I think he was a veteran, like a neighborhood watch guy. He had like a hat on that said vet, like shirt said neighborhood watch. Like he's just, in his mind.
Shirt said neighborhood.
Yeah, he
watch.
was a super dude.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me right now?
He put that shit on before he came and fucked with us.
Dude, he probably wears that shit every day. He got it made himself.
Hold up. This was where?
This is in Temple, Texas. Yeah.
Can they do that shit down there? Like, he's not like, this is just a
I mean,
random hero.
No,
This is a random neighborhood hero.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
You
That'd
can't
be
just draw
brandishing
a
a
gun
firearm.
on somebody without probable
But
cause,
at the
right?
time, what Richie said, the perception of skate, and this had to have been like 2003 or something.
Like, you might as well have been killing a child. That's how bad it was.
Well, technically, we had hopped the fence and gone into like we were criminally
Trespassing, okay.
trespassing. But again, we weren't tagging, we weren't doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
So, but where I was going with this, the end of the story, the cop that actually came to kick us out, because I was pissed off. I'm like, hey man, this guy's holding us at gunpoint. Like, this does seem illegal.
Yeah.
It just so happened to be the same police officer that had banned me from all of downtown Temple for skateboarding. And so he's like, oh, so, you get in trouble down there, you're going to come over here and be a problem for them. So I think had I maybe not already had like, a history with this one cop, maybe. But I think that at the time in Texas, skateboarding, it just was looked at. It was frowned upon so much that it didn't really matter. I mean, if you shot us, it'd have been a different story, but it sucked, man.
Still is.
Hey, speaking of neighborhood watch, Andy, could you do me one favor? Could you the sign, the neighborhood watch sign? Can you Google that really quick? I have a couple questions I want to ask you.
Yeah, it looks
guys
like
about
Inspector
it.
Gadget, kind of.
Right.
Yeah, I know what you're
Or
talking about.
does it? I have a question regarding the interpretation of this image because I've always been in two minds.
Was he the creeper?
Is it the Hat Man?
That's what I'm saying.
I think, yeah, he's the creeper, and so it's like, hey, like, watch out for this guy.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
If we can get the image, I'll tell you more about it.
It's the Hat Man, right?
Yeah, he's like looking
Yeah,
all.
we all know the image, right?
Why is it not working?
Well, we'll see. Okay, now zoom in on that. Zoom in on that. If you can.
$41.
What? Oh, $41 for that?
That's some bullshit.
Okay, now is it okay? Zoom in on the creeper. I need to see him. I need to see him. Okay, or is it like a Muppet mouth, and he's like trying to talk? You see, like his hat brim could be his top jaw, and his coat could be his
His
bottom
head
jaw.
is cocked 90 degrees.
It's a cat in a trench coat.
It could be.
I mean, either way, he looks up to
Who
no
is
good.
this guy?
Yeah.
He does look like he kind of looks like you with that head on, actually.
Hey, I'm hiding in plain sight.
Is that what this is? You're trying to throw the scent off your
Yeah,
Last
I
place
am
they
off the
there
trail?
protecting
Yeah.
from-
All right.
The fucking Hat Man.
So
Richie
crazy kickouts. Roll to this clip. This is probably one of the wildest ones I've ever seen, actually. Rest in peace, Keyshot, man. Great dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
What
this
a
is so good.
boss, though. Just
Stood up.
yeah.
3 couldn't take him down. Fantastic. Oh, they got him. gosh darn it, a little aggressive there,
I
folks.
wouldn't have resisted.
A
after
little
that.
aggressive? That's absurd.
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
That's,
but if you watched a guy Smith grind a 24 stair right in front of you, your next choice of action is to go
Kick
after
his
him?
leg.
Well,
Kick his
that's
leg.
absurd. That is actual absurdity. I think it was because he landed and just absolutely bodied the one
But if I
cop.
saw
Yeah.
somebody do that, I'd go. Oh,
Well, here's the thing. Here's the techniques of that, right? So even though he's coming off of that, if he hits the cop because if he's coming off of that, that could still be ruled an accident. But when you
comment
actually
for him,
fight back off the cop, now you're resisting arrest. So
I
now you've
think-
committed a crime. You could have a lawyer play this off as, oh, my client didn't see the cop. It was an accident. Clearly he falls, bumps into him.
His
Can't
head
be
was in the
attacking
game,
an
though.
officer.
He's Smith grinding. What was that? I was like, that's a decent.
Yeah, that looks like a hefty set
With
of stairs.
no run-up,
but-
too, by the way.
Well,
That was
and
like-
Keyshawn, too. That guy is a tank. Like, he's a massive human being. Like, that dude's insane. So, but anyway, so that, rest in peace, Keyshawn. We love you, man. One of the greatest dudes. But so that kind of got me wondering.
But didn't he die in a confrontation? We can't skip over this. This is what happened.
Well, so I'll say this, and I mean, we may or may not take this out. I don't really want to talk about that out of respect for him. I think
he did the right thing. From my understanding.
Yeah, he was in the right. He was in the right. He was a righteous person. He was a good dude.
He got vehicular homicided. Somebody ran into him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really just out of respect for the family.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's worth looking at, and because the exact same behavior he exhibited there was probably what he was trying to do the right thing again.
Yeah, he was a just and moral human being for sure.
Yes.
So,
Okay. Fair. I understand you don't want to talk about it, but
yeah, just out of respect for Keyshawn and his family. And all
he was
all
the coolest
folks
guy.
there.
He was so
Yeah.
good to me.
So, all right, just in case we want to snap, we're gonna go right here. So that was that was Keyshawn. That was wild. Rest in peace, Keyshawn. Great dude. So I saw that clip and it kind of got me, the gears turning in my head, and especially with you guys. What is the worst law you have ever broken, Andy? Other than that weird face you did earlier on the show, that I'll never forget that, and it freaked me out.
The worst law?
Yeah, like what's the craziest thing you've ever done that could have got you in trouble?
Can we still get in trouble?
Let's start with Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon.
Well, I mean, I don't want this to be like a confession hour.
totally still get in
I don't want to
trouble.
be like an accessory to whatever sick weird shit you've done. But so keep it PG and normal.
Why does
here,
it have to
but
be sick and weird? Why couldn't it just be
I don't know.
badass?
You just strike me as that guy. There was a comment that was made before the podcast where I'm not gonna go over it, but
Compared to the comments this guy makes on the podcast?
true. So Andy, let's go down the line. What's the worst law you've ever broken?
A lot of weed laws in Chicago.
So weed,
Yeah, really, honestly. Just having a lot of dope on me.
and that's like the dumbest thing you've ever. Is that the dumbest thing that you've ever done that could have gotten you in trouble, or have you done something where you're like, holy shit, if the
I mean, I've never pulled a knife on someone, I've never fucking stole a child out of a
That's what I mean.
playground,
Even if you did, these are the best things not to admit openly and publicly.
Yeah, I like how your mind doesn't go to murder. It's like I never kidnapped a child,
I've never done that, so I mean...
See?
but you've thought about it.
I believe you. I believe
God.
you.
Jeez,
Kidnapped a child.
that's
But no,
weird.
honestly-
That's weird that your mind goes there.
Weed, trespassing...
Just trespassing for skateboarding, though, right?
Well, more than that, but I don't want to get into that here. So.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
No home invasions, but I mean...
We have to. He's from Chicago. He has to address that he's not stealing
It's a Chicago
from people's
thing.
homes. It's a Chicago thing. Hey.
I'm Richie Jackson. Holy shit. You tell me, motherfucker. What have you done, Richie?
Well, far be it from me to incriminate myself on a podcast, but fuck it. This one time, I've never told anyone this. Are you guys ready?
I'm
Like, I
interested.
feel like I'm amongst friends. Like, you can sort of help me through.
Yeah, and the 3 viewers watching.
the
Yeah,
too.
you
internet
can help me
loves you.
navigate this.
Yeah.
Okay. So one time I walk into a Chipotle in North Hollywood. I remember exactly where it was. It's the one in North Hollywood. And I walk in and I order my regular. Like, I get the chicken burrito with the, corn salsa and everything. And then I don't know what came over me, but I said, like, can I have a cup of water?
I knew where this was going,
And
and
then-
I'm already annoyed.
I end up filling the water up with some Sprite.
Yeah, I knew where that was going. You had as soon as you said, my normal order, I was like, this motherfucker.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Brandon, help
You've
us out
never
here.
lifted Johnny Bootlegger from a local.
Oh yeah, I know about some of his crimes.
I've witnessed them.
There's no way That's your worst
The
crime.
only crime here.
There's no way.
The only crime here is the table punching.
Oh, you just did it 3 times. You're a hypocrite.
Well, that leads into my next question. So I have a few questions that it kind of goes in order, but we're rolling here. So is that the worst thing that you've ever stolen? Actually, have you ever stolen anything? And if so, what is it? Because I mean, we know about the bootlegger, but is it the Sprite cup at Chipotle?
No, I'm not a fucking thief.
So you're a thief and a liar. Because I know what you did.
What?
Yeah. Okay. All right, Andy. Have you ever stolen anything?
Yes, a lot of things.
What'd you steal? What's your best?
My best.
Your best take. Your best haul.
So I used to go to Target. And
Magic cards, dude.
And I would just
Magic cards, dude.
pick out like a couple items that I like Victoria's Secret.
No, man. I wasn't even gonna do that.
Especially after I would put them on in the change room, and I'd take a bunch of photos. It's a Chicago thing. You wouldn't get it.
I guess we probably had that coming. I guess that's fair. I'm gonna give him that one. I'm not even gonna rebut on that one. That was solid.
That was funny.
Magic cards.
I used to go to Target and buy magic cards.
Yeah, I knew it.
And then take all the good ones out of the packs. And
Put the
then just,
bad ones in my set of panties that I just also stole. It's a Chicago thing.
Jeez, man. Jeez. Okay.
And then I'd pull the cards out and be like,
I'm just gonna start beating on the desk relentlessly every time you talk.
Okay.
So that's the worst thing you've ever done is steal magic cards from Target.
Look at his face.
That's actually I feel like that's kind of pretty mellow.
Hand the
you know?
camera to you while you're over there.
Well, just given how you act and what I think of you, like that's pretty mellow. I didn't mean it like when I think of Andy, I think he did some gnarly shit,
Andy,
you know?
Andy, tell us about Magic the Gathering and why it's cool.
fuck you.
Tell us. I'm asking you honestly. I want to know, like, what is Magic the Gathering? Why is it cool? Because I think it's pretty cool. Like, you got a bunch of cards, right? That's awesome.
If you don't know by now, then you've already lost this.
I've already lost the game.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but might be people out there that want to know about Magic the Gathering.
No one out there wants to know about Magic the Gathering. Trust me.
How do you know? There might be other nerds watching.
Because they're probably too busy playing it.
All right, Brandon, what's the
told me to cut it out. He's had enough.
That's enough.
what's the have you ever stolen anything, and then what is it that you would like to talk about if you did?
Well, I want to get my rebuttal on dumbest crimes.
Okay, yeah.
Because I do actually have a funny dumb one that I don't think is going to get me thrown in jail at this point. But we were out one night, just being assholes, which was a thing that we did regularly at night. And we passed by a construction site that was like a new development for a house or something, and there was a porta potty out there. And I jumped out of the car with a mortar, ran into the porta potty, lit the mortar, dropped it in there, jumped out, got in the car, ran to the corner, turned around, boom.
Was that failed suicide attempt number 1? Or?
No. I did not. I was not. I was enjoying life at this point, Richie. I had not entered the phase where I wanted to take my own life yet. That was some years later. But yes, fireworks everywhere, fly out of the thing. Everyone's laughing. Funniest shit I've seen since like watching like a CKY video back in the day. And instantly we're surrounded by cops. Like instantly. Like they were watching us or something. Somehow they didn't see it. And they found a bottle of Southern Comfort or something under the driver's seat, and they pulled us all out. They thought we were stealing tools. Coincidentally, he had tools in his trunk, so we had to. He kind of like, thankfully, he had receipts, and he's like, "Oh, these are actually my tools." And they're like, "Oh, we thought you guys were stealing tools." And he's like, "No, well, what about the bottle of booze?" He's like, "What bottle of booze?" And we were like, "Sweet," and he let us all go.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I think once he figured out you guys are just being dumb idiots, because that's a big thing, stealing from job sites and things like that.
So is blowing up a porta potty. Like that's like.
So you wanted more credit for
Yes,
your terroristic act.
I was waiting for them to be like, all right, who was the asshole?
Yeah.
And when I didn't get that, I was like, oh. But then I was like, actually, this is a good thing. Just shut up and take the win. So,
Like now that you mentioned that, like I never stole anything as a kid. Like I think like one time I took a glass from like an antique shop. I don't even know why I did it. It is just stupid. I always felt bad about it. But I never stole shit. I didn't care. Like it wasn't my thing. But my friend Frankie would always talk me into I mean, I guess technically it's stealing. You know, like the barricades, like for a road closed or something.
Yeah.
Like we would take stuff like that. We wouldn't really steal it. We would move locations of it. Yeah. Like we would take it, put it in the car, and then take it to like a foundation spot that we had, and then we would skate over it. So
That's fine. That's
I don't know.
a victim's crime.
Yeah,
You just made me think that like that is something I definitely used to do a lot back in the
or like
days
the barriers and shit
Well,
like
I used
that.
to steal a lot of signs.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Get up on a
Skate
fucking
tool was good for that,
skate
man.
tool,
Yeah, like a
dude.
road sign to put over
Stop
a crack.
signs,
Yeah.
one-way signs. Just would always take them down. I don't know.
Stole a neighborhood watch sign just so you felt a little safer at home.
Well, that was
So I had Richie watching
It's
over
not
me on a.
that was the other thing too. Pulling no skateboarding signs down. That way you could say that there was nothing posted when you got there.
Removing skate stoppers, I guess, is a crime.
I don't know if I've ever removed a skate stopper.
Remember Cool Cutter?
I don't know. Oh, refresh my memory. That sounds
He
super familiar.
denobbed
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
Wilshire
yeah.
rails. This guy, his whole
Oh,
brand.
I was just gonna say, did you guys
Yeah.
ever cut the ends off of rails to skate them?
Of course, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Bondo, like the concrete,
Some
shit
of
like
my
that?
buddies did. I mean, like, yeah, we're getting away from stealing, but yeah, the we've sawed off kinks on rails and shit like that before.
It's
but
property damage. I
They
think
always
it
look
counts.
so fucking ugly when you would do that.
Yeah.
And like especially in Texas, how it has like the two rails, and then you'd see it chopped
Yeah.
off. You're like, God, this looks fucking disgusting.
Yeah, it
Even on the
does.
footage, I was like, it just looks gross.
Yeah.
It does look gross.
I don't know. Like there's just like that stair set in the middle of a park that just has the rail chopped off. Like I don't know.
Just
it
that guy with the one leg that's just sitting there looking at you on the train, you know, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't. Do you need help? Like,
How
I don't.
sick in the head are skaters, though? I have to grind this.
That's awesome.
I have to mutilate this rail for my satisfaction.
Have you ever skated a handrail with a kink on it?
Yeah, once. It didn't go well.
Did you sack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sucked on a front board.
On the kink?
Really?
Yeah, of course. The worst one you could imagine, where you go straight to
Straight tailbone on the back.
the kind
Same
that
Cody?
like, they want on America's Funniest Home Videos.
Same for you.
Right in the
Oh no,
nuts.
I didn't. So I did skate a rail with a kink. I'm not even a handrail guy, but it was it's Temple High. It was like a 3-stair flat 4-stair, or maybe a 2-stair flat 4-stair. But so the rail went down, flat, out, and then had a kink. Some of my homies cut the kink off. They put it back on, and then I backlipped through the kink. I like gapped to backlip, but the kink was so gnarly it was breaking my board. I remember it's in I think this Temple video called "Love It or Leave It," but that's the coolest one I've ever done. I mean, I've skated a few kinked rails, but that one was the gnarliest one. Like my board was like snapping up every time I was doing it.
You know, the new thing should be adding kinks to rails.
That would be
You
sick.
should find a perfect, like, go to Belmont 9 and just kink.
Just go to Wilshire and kink it. Go to Hollywood High and just kink it.
Oh, guess what? Hollywood High's a kink trail now.
Dude, you hear John Alley kinked Hollywood High?
Dude, we need a kink adder.
Yeah, dude, that would be pretty sick actually. But so speaking,
Piss the whole community off.
that's funny, dude. That's actually really funny.
And you could dress as the neighborhood watch guy and just go around in a trench
Just
coat
adding
and
kinks?
add-
Jeez.
Wow.
So speaking of crime or stealing stuff, saw this video. I thought this one was kind of funny. Andros, roll the next one, if you want to.
Nelson Walker? There you are. All right, you're charged with stealing
adding
a
kinks to
dolphin
handrails.
He's
jersey.
wearing it.
Roll it one more.
All
Sorry,
right,
I spoke
Nelson Walker? There you are. All right, you're charged with stealing a dolphin jersey?
So stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah.
A little slow on the draw there, Richie.
Well, I just can't believe somebody would self-incriminate on that level, but, you know.
I mean, there's stranger things have happened.
I mean, if he knew he was gonna get guilty anyway, he's like, to hell with it. I'm wearing the jersey
Might
one
as well
more
look-
time before
look
they
cool.
take it from me.
I mean, my question is, like, first of all, how did he get into the dolphin enclosure, and why was the dolphin wearing a jersey?
The universal questions. Andy, if you were in charge somehow, you know, Andy gets to rule the.
You don't want this.
We don't. We definitely
You
don't.
don't want this.
What if you were in charge, what law would you create tomorrow? Like what rules, what if you had absolute power, what would you do? You can make a law, you can do whatever you want.
I'm putting Richie in jail immediately.
You have all that power and that's
You're
what
just going to
you're
make a
doing?
no Richie's club?
No Richie's.
Well, joke's on you.
They already have that
It's
neighborhood
no
watch.
Richie's with an S. We're allowed to have one.
I don't fucking know. I'm not hungry for power. I don't care.
Richie, if you had absolute power, what law would you create?
No more lobsters. They all go extinct immediately.
Yeah, you have a real weird like lobster
No,
crustacean phobia.
I gotta stop saying that though, because eventually I'm gonna get a parcel and it's just gonna be a live lobster.
You're gonna wake up with a lobster head
now,
next to you.
that's an extremely interesting question. What if I had absolute power? What law would I create?
Yeah, you can do anything that you want.
Yeah, I can't think of anything.
I would require mandatory psychological evaluation for moon landing deniers.
Interesting.
Yeah. And anyone that believes in anything which is objectively proven to be bullshit, I don't think you should have as much power as you do to convince others of your idiocy.
So give me an example. What is objectively bullshit that people believe? Give me a quick example.
Well, it's objectively bullshit to say that we didn't land on the moon. You are just wrong.
So you don't think there's any validity to the Kubrick theory?
None whatsoever. But we can talk about the Kubrick theory. You're saying that Stanley Kubrick shot the footage and that's what you see?
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying has been said.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that that's a theory that I've heard. So you think all of those people should be put in a camp and re-educated?
That's not what I said. I think they should be evaluated, and we should look at what other decision-making power they have. If they fundamentally misunderstand reality on that level, what else are they fucking up?
Okay, but you said other objective truths. So give me one more, because the moon landing, that's a pretty easy one. But are there others out there that you would?
Yes, there are objective truths. Astrology is bullshit.
I don't know. We kind of debunked that on an episode here.
Oh, yeah? How
Yeah.
so?
You don't remember?
That shit was crazy. You don't remember that for real?
Can you take me through what happened?
Yeah. I think,
Moving on.
yeah,
Why are we
so,
moving on?
wait, where the fuck am I?
What?
Who are you guys?
What is this?
I mean,
What is this?
okay, that's a pretty,
No, I would say...
pretty dictator move of you.
Okay, that's a better question. If I were a dictator, what would I require?
I mean, you kind of are at this point because you can do anything that you want. I'm giving you whatever you want to do, Richie.
I'm saying that, things that aren't real should be not real. If that makes sense. Hold on. Let me get to what I was trying to get at there.
Is this a fucking Talking Heads concert or a podcast? Like, what are we doing?
All right.
You're talking a lot, but you're not saying anything.
So Richie, you think of yours. Brandon, what about you? You have absolute power. What are you doing?
I think really, I would probably send everybody back to a 4-day work week. Yes, I would probably move everybody back to a 4-day work week. I'd shave 8 hours off of that. We have to find a way to keep everybody's pay the same though. Mm-hmm. That's the challenge.
You know what?
Vacation time for everybody as well. It's all got to be figured out. People need to get out of the working more than living life aspect of things. There's got to be some kind of a balance. There isn't one right now. That's what I would do to help my fellow man. If I really wanted to be a dick, I'd push everybody back to unlimited nights and weekends after 8 p.m. So
You know what?
I can
He's
send a
up my
text
vote.
without it costing
I think-
$5.
So, like, similar to what you said, in order to help your fellow man, like, say I had absolute power and could enact a law. I think for me, I would do for voters a basic civics test. Similar to like a driver's license, so you know more about who you're voting for. You're making more informed decisions. I take the Democrat Republican off of voter ballots. That way, you actually are voting based on ideas and what you actually want versus just like, oh, he's Republican, he's
That's
Republican.
like
he's
really the
Republican.
challenge we face, though, isn't it? Is like,
Well, I think
there's
that would
nothing
make
more
society
important-
better.
Yeah, there's nothing more important in a democracy than a well-informed electorate, right? And we have really none of that right now. So.
Yeah, but I mean, who knows if voting really even matters? I think we're all kind of cooked at this point. So,
Well, there's that. Absolutely.
like, I don't know if my vote actually matters. So even if I'm more informed I want to be more informed on which foreign country my money goes towards. Yeah, it's all done.
Well, you know what sucks? the causality that sucks is it's making people that are supposed to be voting want to not vote anymore because they're like, fuck it, it just doesn't matter anymore. And the less of that voice that we have, the more of the opposing voice is able to kind of step up and fill that gap. So that sucks. That's happening too. But I don't want to get into politics.
Cody, you know how you were saying, like, okay, let's go dictatorial here. You know how dictators were able to ban certain elements of the arts? Mm-hmm. I would ban Coldplay.
The band?
Yeah, they're gone.
Oh, dude.
They're out on my first
U2
day.
is fucking erased from
U2's
history.
gone.
Dude.
My guy.
Let's
Good
fucking
night.
go.
I
Get outta
back
here.
you too. Coldplay, I can get down a little, but you too.
Coldplay,
yeah,
I don't mind.
yeah.
I don't
Okay,
mind
so
Coldplay.
we're
I'm
all
voting
agree-
for Richie.
We're in agreement that if any of us get elected, the first order of business will be to erase U2 from history, from all cultural records.
I'm going to immediately demand that Bono call me on the phone. And I'm going to pick up the
He
phone
will.
and I'm going to be like,
Oh, he
hello, hello. You're fired.
Stupid. Well, okay. What's stupid?
You suck, Bono.
Oh my God.
We're just 4 guys. We've never met you, and we hate you.
Fuck you! Yeah!
Okay. Oh man, that's funny.
Just had to get that out, sorry.
What law would you immediately get rid of right now, Andy? Weed laws, maybe?
Would make prostitution legal.
Yeah, there you go. I actually think he might.
I would.
All right.
He's a man of his word.
I helped you. It's a fucking good answer.
Richie, what law would you get rid of?
Dude, that is such a tough one. There's so many.
Yeah, I know, but we don't have to get like too philosophical.
Okay, let's go
but-
American laws.
I mean, you can do whichever law you
Okay,
want.
well,
man.
100%. You guys need to ease off on the drinking in public being illegal. That's ridiculous.
Oh, okay.
I literally was going to say
100% agree.
public intoxication.
Yes, no. So public intoxication in Australia is perfectly legal, and we have a better, higher functioning society than you. It's ridiculous that when you're hiding your beer, and everyone does it anyway. When you're in New York and you go and get a margarita that's disguised as a non-margarita, and you walk around with it anyway.
God
But the whole
forbid you
thing,
look
like, God
low-key.
forbid you have a Budweiser in your hand. I would fix that immediately.
I agree.
Yes, thank you.
I agree with that.
I mean, we have a couple instances here: New Orleans, Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that should be everywhere. That should be.
I do think you should be able to go to the park around here, the river, and have a beer. I totally agree with you.
100%.
Brandon, what are we saying?
I mean, we have almost full-scale decriminalization of marijuana across the entire country, so there's that already.
Well, did you hear about what they just did in Texas with the THC laws?
No,
Yeah, they made even like a gummy a felony.
really?
Yeah, I think if you have a gummy, I mean, I don't want to be, I just saw a few things online this morning. If you have a gummy, it can be, I think, up to like 180 or 80 days in jail or 180 days, whatever it is. And
See, now
it's a
here's-
felony. And then if you have like a chocolate bar, it's like the felonies start getting higher and higher the more that you have on you. For
Here's a
smoking
law I
weed,
can
dude, or
get
for not
behind.
even smoke. Really?
Oh, Richie hates weed.
I think weed is the biggest scourge on society.
But don't you think that incarcerating somebody for that is absolutely absurd?
They got to learn somehow, man.
No,
You are an asshole.
no, dude, I can't. I don't back that. I don't
guys
back
high
that
right
whatsoever.
now?
A
I
guy
don't even
with-
smoke weed. I think that is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah,
and I
because
almost,
drunk people are a bigger fucking problem.
I don't think anybody's the problem. I almost wonder who lobbied to get this done. Was it the alcohol companies? Like, what was happening
That's a
here?
decent point.
Tobacco,
I'm
too.
just messing around, right? Like, obviously, I believe in bodily autonomy. You should be able to put whatever the heck you want in there anytime. It's fine.
I'll put something in you.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna go with that. I'm just gonna say I think property taxes should be abolished. I think the fact that you have to buy and pay for something and then rent it from the government for the rest of your life is the stupidest fucking thing.
Yeah, because you
on earth.
never really fully own it.
Well, all of it. I don't think that we should be.
I think
like
you
any of the
should abolish
registered.
all taxes, honestly. I agree with that. All of them. Every single one of
Well,
them.
here's the thing: like when we first started this country,
Give us a history lesson, Brandon.
that money was made off of tariffs. That's where the money was coming from. No one had property taxes, any of that shit, income taxes. They were working like that. Was like it started out as like, okay, we're making all our money off of traded goods, and that's what's funding the country. And then it turned into, okay, now we're taxing the worker on top of, okay, now we're taxing everything the worker owns. And you're paying double tax on everything now. You move into the 21st century, and we've got all of these taxes now. I mean, look at Illinois; it's insane the amount of taxes they have there. They're taxing you almost to drive by the mile at this point out there, which is crazy to even think about. But yeah, you can never really fully own anything anymore, and that's the sad part in America.
Well, and being out here too, I've always been an independent contractor, but my residence is Texas. Now I'm out here paying West Virginia state taxes, and this is absurd. Yeah, it's insane how much we lose to taxes, and so that kind of brings me into something that I think. Again, we'll go down the row. We talked about if you were a dictator earlier, but what law do you think should exist that doesn't? It's not that you would put in, but just a common sense law that you think, Andros. You're not really good at these ones, but I mean.
Yeah, I pass.
Okay, pass.
Fucking no.
I mean, these are kind of harder questions, and I know, like, being put on the spot, it's a little bit hard to say.
What was the question?
It says, what law should exist that doesn't?
Mandatory vaccines.
I'll fucking kill you.
All right, Brandon pleads a fifth on that. Going back towards what we were talking about.
invoke the right to my Fifth Amendment.
Fifth Amendment.
I
am worried about what will happen to my family and the droplets if I talk. I'm not allowed to talk about it.
I invoke the Fifth
Diplomatic
for the 100th
immunity.
time.
Wow.
I thought about doing a full-blown episode about that, about the ridiculousness and the absurdity. Still on the fence. We may not. But back to what we're talking about right now, so we don't fully get the show fucking canceled. Is I think if you're receiving any sort of like government like SNAP benefits or EBT stuff, I think there should be mandatory drug testing. I don't think that you should be able to be on those sort of programs while spending money on drugs.
But ain't that the dream though? Like, if say you
Be poor because you're spending so much money on drugs.
Saying, like the upside to being disabled is that you get forever money.
I'm not talking about if you're disabled.
Yeah.
I mean if you're getting like
Drug addiction's a disability.
People milking the system.
no. Yeah, that's what Andy's talking about. No, because I think there's a difference in being disabled versus like a SNAP type program. So
Yeah, needing assistance
I
as
don't know.
opposed
I
to
mean,
wanting assistance over choices you've made.
It's something that it's hard to know because I mean, remember the stimulus checks?
Yeah.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing? Did we?
That's the
I
economy.
mean, yeah, I'm not an economist. I don't know, but I don't know. Some people would say it's good. Some people would say
Okay,
no,
I'm
maybe.
not opposed to a universal basic income if it's kind of shitty. Like it's like you at least get like 100 a week or something. You know, it doesn't have
$100 a week.
something. Just so like
So you're gonna live off $400 a month?
some would be happy to. I've been poorer than that.
Some would be happy to live off $400 a month.
Absolutely.
Where the fuck are you living?
Not here.
You talked about Australia being this mega utopia, better than America. Is it $400 a month? And
I'm just saying.
You can't get that in Montana, buddy.
What? So these programs already exist and people get more than that?
the UBI stuff.
Yeah.
I believe in certain places that it does.
Oh, did you know that in Saudi Arabia you get something to the tune of $1 million a year if you happen to be a Saudi national?
That makes sense. I mean, one
All
of my
that oil money, they're like, hey.
one of my buddies, he's a Cherokee Indian, and he gets money from like the casinos from the tribe and stuff like that.
No way.
You got to be a certain blood percentage.
Aren't you a little
but
bit
yeah.
Cherokee as well?
Nope. Choctaw.
I'm a splash.
Choctaw.
I'm an Indian outlaw, half Cherokee and Choctaw.
He's Choctaw. All right.
All right, boys. Well, go ahead, Andy.
Well, one thing I don't like, honestly, and definitely get a lot of shit for this, are service animals. I think that's something that gets abused often in this country.
Of course it does. Emotional support squirrel on the plane, like yeah.
Well, there's
But at the
service
same
and
time, who doesn't
emotional
want to
support.
Well, you have an
support?
emotional support bottle on the plane, so you know you better.
No,
Okay.
I want to like, but it's cool. You get an animal. It's like, what you're opposed to. You're saying it's being abused.
The terminology, I think, is misconstrued.
You know, so like
It's-
I like it when someone has a use for it, but I feel like
That's a service animal.
85% of the people that do it that don't have a use for it,
That's
they just
emotional support.
want to bring their animal out in public and say that it's helping them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna really throw my hat in there. I have worked with like my mom. She was special ed teacher for years, and so I have seen the benefits that service animals can
Oh,
give.
I see the benefits
and
of
I'm
it
not,
for sure, and I'm not knocking on the people who need it. I feel like
I
there's
get
just
what
too
you're
many
saying, like
people-
fraudulently doing
Yeah,
it just to
like,
get
I
your.
just want to bring my fucking
Yeah,
dog to
I've
the-
literally
to
had
the
people-
supermarket.
I've heard
I just
people
wanted to
admit to it.
specify instead of making a blanket statement like "fuck service animals."
fuck service animals.
No, not even.
I did want to specify because I have.
I'll make a law. They
I
can't
am
be
a big
too-
fan of a
I'll
proponent.
make a law. They can't be too precious about it. If you bring your service animal out, you know how they have like those vests that say "service."
You
do
can't
not
pet them. No, you're not
You
allowed
should
to
be
pet them.
allowed to pet them.
I disagree with that, but I think you should be able to pet the drug dogs at the airport.
Yeah.
You're distracting the man.
I think that you should, man.
Well, wouldn't that encourage more
There's like,
busts?
No,
Yeah,
it distracts.
I saw
The
something the
guy's
other
working,
day.
man. I come up and just start petting
He's
you
not
and
working.
combing
Hey,
you and
I have
shit.
I have a theory about this. Tell
Yeah.
me if you agree or disagree.
Yeah.
I think, like, how do you get a drug dog to be a drug dog? You get him
show
hooked
it.
on drugs. He wants the cocaine. I guarantee you. They don't tell you that, but that's how they get them to be drug dogs. Is they give
No,
them a taste.
I think they
actually
get a
do kinda tell you
treat.
exactly
I think
how
they
to
get
do
a
it.
treat or a reward
they're
for
on coke.
alerting.
They're- As a former coke addict, I gotta tell you, those dogs want the coke.
Okay, well, that's perfect then. That leads right into my next one. Richie, if you had to commit a crime and get away with it, what crime would you commit? Would you smuggle coke across the border?
Oh wow, that's a really good one. You mean like
If you had to commit a crime, what's Richie Jackson's perfect crime?
did I get away with
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
acquisition of a fossil, like a full T-Rex? I get.
That's the best answer.
Yeah.
I think you won this round. This isn't even a game show,
If I
and you
can
won.
just have, if I can have
Acquisition of a
a
fossil.
priceless Tyrannosaurus Rex in my living room, yeah, that's it.
What if it was just more of like old plate or vase? It wouldn't do the same.
Old what?
Like an old plate, like an old artifact or something. It wouldn't. It still wouldn't hit the same. Has to be
It's gotta
fossil.
be a dinosaur, yeah.
Okay. Andy, what's your perfect crime? I know what your perfect crime
I
is.
can't get over a fossil.
It's gotta be.
I just had it in my head before this man said fossil, and now I can't remember what I was thinking about.
That's pretty good, man. That was off the fucking wall. All right, then, Brandon, what are you doing, and how are you getting away with it?
I've always liked the whole concept of an Ocean's 11 kind of
Yeah, that's fun.
scheme. Like get all the players involved. You know, pull one big job. You know, everyone's set. We all walk away at the end, standing in front of the Bellagio fountain. You know, enjoying it. Everybody just walks off, goes their own way until
I mean, yeah, robbing a bank, getting all the money, and getting away with it. I mean,
until the sequel where we all
put all the
meet an
money
untimely end.
back in the bank.
That or like the whole like Young Gun scenario where we're all like cowboys on horses and we're all just
robbing a
outlaws from
train.
different
That's
towns.
pretty
and
cool.
you've kind of formed like the perfect gang, and then you do that run where we're gonna rob every town and on our way up to wherever the hell, and then you get shot up in the mountains. Bonnie and Clyde style. You meet a horrific end. That's the bandit way. It's the outlaw
So
way.
you want the horrific end to be part of it?
Yeah, why not?
I think that has to complete the story.
Yeah,
Right.
it's more romantic that way.
Yeah. What if it was okay? So let's take the hilarity out of it. Let's take away the. What if somebody that you knew actually did commit a crime that you thought was egregious, like a terrible fucking crime, and only you knew where they were?
I reckon the universe is gonna work that out all by itself.
But you still wouldn't give them up if it's like, hey, I don't want to go into crazy scenarios.
Stole a baby out of a crib and threw it in the sewer.
Yeah, what if I think what he's trying
What
to
is
say is,
up
what
with
if you're
Andy,
the
dude?
vessel that the universe is using to deliver that scenario?
But here's the thing.
No, is there ever a time where snitching is acceptable?
My judgment of character prevents me from becoming friends with people who would commit such an act in the first place.
But
so
that's
I played the fifth.
no.
Yeah, I get out of this.
Those things don't. Those things don't happen. Like, I mean, there is like crazy crimes that happen, but a lot of those, it's something that
Well,
it's.
let me flip it on you.
Yeah.
I have to ask: have you ever known somebody who you thought was by all means a good person who ended up doing something egregious?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you do?
I mean, in the context that you're using, no. In the context of thinking that I knew somebody and they turned out to be a completely different person than I did, yes.
Okay.
I just, I
Which leads
left.
me to my next question. If you had to hang out with any of the famous serial killers, who are you choosing?
Oh, God, man.
Would you rather hang out with Jeffrey Dahmer, or are you more of a Charles Manson guy? Was Charles Manson even guilty? Like, you got to pick one.
I'm trying to.
Jeez, bro.
I'm trying to
That
chill.
third question needs to be omitted. Is it a real?
No, what I'm saying,
It has
you
nothing to
gotta
do with
pick-
it.
You got to pick one. You got to get drunk with one serial killer.
Damn sure ain't Dahmer.
Yeah.
Dude.
I'd fuck with OJ. I'd chill with OJ. I would chill with OJ.
OJ wasn't a serial killer.
In a sense.
Debatable, but
Okay, we don't know. There may be more bodies. Okay, Andy, that's a great choice.
Oh my God, dude, you're
Andy,
insane.
that's a great choice. OJ, I could see that. He was probably pretty fun.
yeah, I'd chill with OJ.
Okay.
What
You gotta
about
pick
you?
one.
I don't know, man. That is such a fucking macabre question. Like, my mind hasn't even went there before.
It can be a political murderer as well.
Dude, I have no fucking clue.
Brandon,
Jack the Ripper.
he wants. Oh, because you get to find out who he is first of all. The
He
mystery man.
could sit in his hat and his fucking trench coat as the man on neighborhood
Right.
watch sign for all I care. I don't give a shit.
Because you want to get banged by him.
No, that's a damn good one, Jack the Ripper, because he gets to. Cause Jack, no, but Jack
How
the
is that
Ripper's-
even a motive?
Jack the Ripper's identity was a mystery for however many.
They're still looking for him.
They're still looking for him. So you get to find out who he is. You want to see the man behind the
Again,
mask.
I would allow him to conceal his identity. I wouldn't make him give it up.
Really?
Interview with the vampire type situation.
Oh wow. Okay.
Where, okay, cool. You talk about this shit. I'm just going to sit, probably have a cigarette, transcribe it. I don't even smoke anymore, but I think that's a cigarette situation. I'm going to light one up like Christian Slater, and I'm going to sit there and I'm going to transcribe our entire interaction because I want to get in the mind of this person and find out what the fuck was driving him. You know what I'm saying?
It was
kind of-
horniness, but that's a great choice.
You
man.
think
The
that's the only
Ripper!
reason?
What?
I mean, people have stabbed people in England for less, but you think that's the only reason
Well,
he was
no, I'm
running
saying
around
there's a
shanking?
crossover of like horniness and violence where they're like, I have to not just fuck you, but fuck you and kill you.
Was the Ripper like a? And I don't know
They
all
were
of it, but
all
was
of his victims were
every
prostitutes.
single one of them?
Not every single one, but that was his.
So was
flavor.
it like implied that he like had sex with all of them after or before or whatever he
I
killed
would
them?
say
or-
there'd be some necromancy in there.
God.
So after
can we
the fact, not
stop?
before.
What do you mean? Can we stop?
I don't want to think about this type of shit.
Okay. You can't even pick a serial killer to hang out
Hey,
with.
man, you asked the question.
Yeah, but I didn't know where it was going to go there.
Yeah, man.
No, it's Saddam
Here, I guess
Hussein,
we'll
just say
distract
it.
Cody here.
Stupid.
What?
That's insanity. I'm playing that again.
No, give me that again.
I like the intermission. It kind of like brought the thing down. So I do have 2 more questions before we go into the randoms. Do you guys believe in the death penalty? That's a bit of a hot button one, but I thought it would be interesting to get you guys' take on that.
For me, I believe it should come into play if you've truly brutalized other human beings. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
If you walked out your front door and fucking started chopping people up in your neighborhood, I believe you should fucking die.
Okay.
But other than that, I think if you fucking stole a transmission out of someone's car one night, and
Yeah, I mean that's a little bit.
I
of
don't
an
think anyone's
excessive
ever been put
punishment.
on death row for stealing a trans.
Yeah, I don't.
I left it open. No one did. No. Okay. All right.
We didn't go anywhere with that. Richie, what do you think? How does that stack up in Australia?
Well, I find something deeply disturbing about any kind of government mandated murder. But what I will say is the death penalty, I agree with, is when it's righteous vigilante death penalty. Like that one guy who decided to take matters into his own hands and shoot the guy that had abused his son all the way.
Well, that would be more of revenge. This is for the sake of this.
justified.
But this is capital punishment.
Explicitly because it's administered by the state. No.
So the alternative. So then, do you believe that the alternative is just indefinite incarceration?
Which is much worse. You're giving them an out.
Do you think that the
You're also
public?
paying for it.
But yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Do you think the public should be allowed to walk up to his house with pitchforks and
Well, he's going to be
torches
in,
in
he's going to be in
hand and-
prison at that point. But
That's mob justice.
yeah, you're talking about vigilante type justice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're because
We're talking about within the parameters of the law.
I'll throw in
as
my
we know
2
it.
cents on this. So I think if there's irrefutable evidence that somebody committed an atrocity, it's on video, there's witnesses, there's without a shed of doubt that this guy did. I think, I think it's fine. Just because, like what Brandon was saying, I think the alternative is I don't think the taxpayers should have to fit the bill for somebody that's committed such a heinous act. But again, with you, I think the idea of the government killing anybody, that is a hard pill to swallow. I think
really
that the
is,
government needs as little power as possible.
Take the cost out of our hands.
Technically, this would be interesting. Aren't some prisons privately owned?
I was going to say
yes.
that
Yeah.
it's
So
it
it's
could
more
be
so-
a federal call, but I think most of that is based off of state legality
Okay.
because some states have the death penalty, some states don't.
So
Yeah.
where do you stand? Yes or no? Death
Yeah,
penalty.
absolutely.
Yeah?
I think if you shoot 38 fucking people, you should be put in front of a firing squad.
Okay.
I
can see
think
that.
if you
So are you like eye for
rape
an eye
and
type?
murder children, you should be euthanized yourself. Yes,
If
I
you
don't
keep
think
them in prison longer, they get raped for many more years.
that's not a way of
They
looking
might
at
like
it.
that.
I'm not
You're
looking
giving
at,
them a gift.
the whole thing is I'm not concerned with the well-being of a person that isn't concerned with the well-being of others. All right, if this person is out there murdering, he's a serial killer. Yes, absolutely. After we figure out all of the crimes, yes, for the sake of all the victims involved and their families, absolutely, you should be put to death.
I have a solution. We put an electric chair in every cell, and they have the option to just sit down and push the button if they want. They can
Assisted
entertain
suicide.
themselves.
I think they would, yeah, because like you said, that is torture. So let's wrap this up. I thought this would be a fun exercise and a building experiment for the
We're
boys.
getting a little morbid here, but I kind of like
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm trying to lighten it up.
We got sunshines and rainbows coming up next on TSB.
So-
Stay tuned.
So we all go to prison. The question is, what do you think each one of us would go to prison for? What do you think the crime would be? Just, knowing you, knowing Brandon, knowing Andy, what do you think? What do you guys think if Andy, for some reason, did go to prison? What would he go to prison for?
Well, as soon
Stealing pizzas.
as they recriminalize homosexuality, he's out of here.
I'm gone, bro.
Recriminalize homosexuality.
Richie, what are you going to prison for?
I'm going down for the same reason. Just being fabulous. I was too fabulous. to the
Indecent
flow.
exposure.
Indecent
I
exposure.
was just too fabulous.
Yeah, you were pissing in public for sure.
Who's your cellmate?
waving
You
your
gotta
dick
take
around.
one of us from the
God,
panel
don't take me. I
for your
can't handle your
cellmate.
fucking snoring.
Dude, I could not handle a second in your company, even outside of prison.
No, all 4 of us would get locked in a room with 2 beds.
Oh God.
I'm sleeping on the ceiling, dude.
Well, one of us is gonna have to like. Andy's not. We can't fucking fit a bunk bed with Andy.
Joke's on you. You ever see that video of the Bosnian war criminal doing the shot of poison before he gets sentenced?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking that option. See you later.
Okay. All right. Who are you bringing with you to prison?
Who am I bringing with me?
Yeah, you got to sell with one of us. Who's your mate?
Oh God.
We were already in
With you,
prison
I already
together.
hate living with
Yeah,
you.
this is kind of a prison.
I'd have to bring
Dead.
Cody. I'd have to bring Cody.
I feel like I'm pretty chill and non.
And he fits in most
confrontational.
overhead storage bins.
Yeah, yeah.
You would protect me against all the other riffs.
Brandon, you would be my bitch. You would be my bitch, Brandon.
Hey, man, whatever keeps me safe from the gangs in prison, that's fine. I'll just be like, yeah, I'm with him.
Oh God.
He's banging me, not you.
I'm his booty.
Okay, so that was
It
weird.
backfired on Cody, didn't it? Look at
Yeah, that made me
he's
uncomfortable.
blushing.
Yeah, Cody doesn't want to bang any of us. He's embarrassed.
Don't make him pull another walk-off, dude. He might be within an inch.
Hey,
This,
at least we'd be able to air the episode at this point. We got enough.
God, yeah. I don't want to think about. I was trying to have fun, and this got
No,
dark.
I'll make it fun. All right. Say we're all on death row. Last meal. What are you going for?
Oh, that's good. That's a good question.
Steak and potatoes, no? You're a Texas guy.
Yeah, I'm
Hooters Buffalo
going.
shrimp.
What is it?
Hooters buffalo shrimp.
Man,
You're gonna have him
He's
go
thought
to,
about this before.
You're gonna actually get DoorDash from Hooters for your last meal.
Did the waitresses come with?
This is the shittiest last meal ever, dude.
A Jack's
I wouldn't
frozen
even-
pizza.
Dude, that's
A Jack's.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, I'm
God.
just gonna eat some paste.
I think I'd go a proper steak, and then maybe like an In-N-Out burger. I really like.
You're gonna eat a steak and an In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, I mean you can get both, right?
No, I think you only get one.
You only
I think
get
you
one?
get one main, one side, one entree, and one drink.
Probably going steak, elote, like Mexican street corn.
Oh yeah, nice.
How many am I up to? Is that my whole meal, or do I get one
No,
more
you
side?
need to pick a beverage.
Pick a beverage. Do they let you have alcohol?
I would
A
hope
diet
so.
right.
A diet, right? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Tahitian treat.
Then maybe like a El Pacifico.
Yeah, just one.
Well, I mean, if that's what they get. I mean, if they'd let me have the whole 6-pack, you know. What about you, Richie?
Let me just say, I'd go a good shepherd's pie.
That's good. That's good.
Good
Brandon?
shepherd's pie.
With a
It's
bottle
actually
of
fire. You
Starburst.
got to get it like from England.
Bottle
though.
of Starburst, yeah.
Dude,
Like legit England shepherd's pie.
the
So good.
spot in Charlestown, the diner right there.
Really good.
What is it? The pub?
They have a great shepherd's
They
pie.
have a really good shepherd pie. My
Really?
chick always
I
gets
gotta
it.
check that out.
Brandon, what's your last meal, brother?
I'm in the same boat, man. I'm calling up
Hooters?
my homie. I'm gonna call up Gordon Ramsay, dude, and have him come down. You know, give me a little nice fillet.
Proper
I think,
steak?
with a nice baked potato on the side, and then yeah, like I was thinking about drinks, and it's either I would have a nice iced glass of Tahitian treat that would be fire, or maybe a Mr. Pibb.
Mr. Pip. I have a Gordon Ramsay story. It's not so much as a story as a sighting. But I was walking by this restaurant in Beverly Hills, and I guess he was getting ready to shoot in there. And I looked over and I'm like, holy shit, that's Gordon Ramsay. And he just locks eyes with me, and he's sharpening a knife at the time. And he just doesn't blink, doesn't break eye contact, just keeps like sharpening the knife until I wussed out and stopped the eye contact and walked off. I'm like, that man is kind of fucking frightening. Would you want him to insult you if he came by?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You're an idiot sandwich!
Yeah, I would totally agree with him too. It'd be like
What are you?
he'd stop yelling at me because he'd be like, "You're just fucking agreeing with me."
Jeez.
Don't you understand you're about to die? Fuck's sake!
Yeah, I think that's a good question. I didn't have that written down. That's proper. All right, kudos, Richie. Thanks. So let's roll into these. Andy, you already rolled the crazy skate video. Do you want to do it? I didn't even pay attention to it. What was it? 180 fakie 50 varial flip?
Let's go back and find out. What's this trick? Name this trick in the comments
I
section.
can't see it. So he's like,
Wait,
it's
is it just a
backside
kickflip?
180.
Fuck.
Yeah, no, it is. It's just.
Let me put on my fucking
I'll tell you what it
glasses.
is.
It's a
backside
backside
180 to
180
fakie 50, and he kickflip body barrels out. So he's kickflipping, and then he just goes back to regular. See? So it has the illusion of a barrel flip when meanwhile all it was a kickflip body barrel.
His body
in a
goes
sense.
back. Because he's doing
Yeah,
the
that's
backside 180, but his body goes back to.
I think so. I don't know.
It's
I
crazy.
don't think that there's a body varial.
Well, no, but in a sense there is, and in a sense there is. It's just.
Oh yeah, because look, his body stays.
Yeah, the board
Yeah.
stays there. He body varial, so it's like a sex change, no?
Well, it's half a sex change. It's a botched sex change.
It's a botched
Where they
sex
only
change.
take half of your dick off. Like, good news, bad news. We didn't get the whole thing. Good news, you still got half the thing.
You got a little nub.
You got a nub.
It's a botched surgery. That's what that trick is called.
Yeah, it's a botched
Holy shit.
We didn't get the whole thing.
NBD.
This podcast makes me a worse human being, dude.
Good.
It really
Attaboy.
does. It just,
Yeah, just us.
I'm proud of you.
God, man. Roll the next one.
Is this my boy?
It is our boy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
That's insane.
Dude,
This is Henry, and he's a bad man. He's
Henry
been
is
here.
the greatest dude.
he did a backflip out of the back of my pickup truck on one of those things. Like, one of the first times I was out here, it was the craziest thing I've seen. He jumped off a shipping container into the back of my pickup truck, out of it, and like backflipped over like the cyber truck.
The next episode we're actually going to talk about him a little bit more. So I'm pretty excited
Insane,
about that.
dude.
You
The
know how
stuff
they
this
make
kid
a
was
lot of their
doing.
money is they will go to like major league sports games and do a pre-show.
Yeah.
Like before the basketball game, before the baseball game,
Yeah.
they'd be like, and presenting the Pogo Boys.
Yep.
And they'll just do a bunch of backflips and get everybody hyped. And they're like, thank you, give me the money.
That's cool.
Legendary. I know,
Hey,
why
man,
don't we
I
do
fuck
that?
with it.
All right, if you see this shit happening and you're having a session, are you just letting it go?
Yeah, all day. The skate park sucks
Can you
anyway.
even be mad about this? Like,
No,
look
the
at the
skate-
shit that's happening.
Yeah, nice Smith grind.
Wait, was that guy just cutting the grass? What the hell? Okay, that's psycho. Is that Jeff Goldblum?
Yeah, there's
That was
nothing about
sick,
that
man.
that sucks. Like,
No, that was awesome, dude. Those
Did
guys
you see
are.
Jeff Goldblum down there just laying underneath there like,
oh, the thing about
jump me.
All right, whenever you're ready.
that's
Jesus.
What?
It's easy too.
I don't know this guy's stance, but I'm going to say fakie entered heel, switch front crook.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was amazing.
just the arms.
Dude,
Have you been to that
yeah.
ledge too in SF?
No.
That thing's tall as shit.
It looks it.
It is not a small ledge, dude. All right,
was just perfect on that.
this one's. I think Andros always talks about this one. Roll this, Andros.
This is my part ender for my latest.
Why do you look
video
so
part.
downtrodden? No.
It's closer to a varial flip, but yeah, I get it.
That's great.
So stupid. This one, I saw this one, and this shit made me
that.
laugh.
That's great,
Fuck,
Andy.
this is hilarious.
So stupid.
Actual video of me in 2002.
No, this is a video of you. Roll this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Jeez. All right. Andros, just roll.
That was a
right into the
perfect
next one.
tee up, Cody. I gotta
Yeah.
hand it to you.
I don't know why they all.
What? Oh.
Chameleon. Awesome.
Is he trying to FedEx a
Iguana?
lizard?
Oh. The person in the back freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't know
Jeez,
why
yeah,
the
that's
sound didn't
fucking
work on
weird.
that one, but
All right, so this last dude, it's the homie Ryan Bean. He's always doing the weird, like, this guy's just like rocket power. He does all sorts of crazy shit. So, you all right?
You good? Yeah? Yeah.
You tell him, Andy.
oh man,
Welcome back, bud.
too much cocaine.
No. Yeah, roll it whenever you're good.
Oh, this dude.
That's so sick.
So we had one of the first shows we did. I remember this guy was doing.
He did like a front flip
He was
onto the
doing
golf
like
cart.
a hop up to like tray flip off. He was trying, and we were at a point where he hadn't landed it. He was just attempting it still.
Yeah, he made it.
Yeah, and then an episode or two later, you found the one where he landed it. This is the first I've seen of him doing anything since then. But dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, he rips. All right, boys, y'all got anything else? You all right, Andy? The homie's all right.
Yeah, man.
All right, Richie. Unless you got anything else, I think we're gonna roll out of here. We're at the. Yeah, I think we've done more than enough on this one. So.
Prosecute Fauci.
Okay, Brandon,
I was gonna say that.
you can double down.
Don't forget to have your pets spayed or neutered. Thanks for watching the Skateboard Podcast. I'm your boy, the outstanding Brandon.
Oh,
Spade
God.
or
I I want it like on Cody's face when I say it next time because he's just like, oh.
Yeah.
Get us outta here, Andy.
Standing Brandon.
I'm Andros.
Get us out of here.
Oh, God, yeah, just interrupt me. Fuck you guys then. All right. Cody?
All right. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, guys.